right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, and Mr. Rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth. And in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into today, got a few got an article, a few videos, and basically, all right, the city of confusion and division, all right, because there's a lot of confusion and division in the earth, and especially here in America, all right, because the word confusion, all right, all right, con with fusion mix, all right, this is really, babal, you know. I'll get there. I'll start off with Isaiah 24 and 10. It said, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in, and the main point is how the city of confusion is broken down, because once upon a time, America was a well, a well ran machine. You see, this place was a place where you had particular opportunities. The economy was super strong. You know, you could provide a particular lifestyle. It was a well-oiled machine. But what's happening is it's becoming worse and worse and worse, and now it's just broken down, especially with the pandemic, all these restrictions and laws and businesses shutting down and, unemployment and, people depending on the government for all this assistance, you know. But this place at one time when it was up and running, like I said, it was like a well, oil machine, but we're witnessing this place break down. Now, when you go to that word in the Hebrew, all right, it's Tahawa, all right, the word for confusion. It says formlessness, confusion, unreality, emptiness. Yeah, because like I say, Americans, used to have this purpose. You had agendas of home ownership and careers and establishing businesses that you can pass down, to your children. But see now, all right, everything is empty. Like the scriptures say, you when you look out, it's getting dark. You see, everyone's really unsure about what the future is, man. All right, it says a wasteland, a wilderness, and that's what the missiles are gonna turn this place into. Then it says place of chaos. All right, and this is a place of chaos now. There's always protests. All right, police shooting citizens, blasting Jake shooting Jake, different racial tensions are on the rise. You know, all these things are going on, man. This is their place of confusion, man. We're in it, and it's going to intensify, worse and worse. So we're watching this place being broken down. All right, now this man, through his rulership, has basically confused the hell out of everyone. You know, majority of the planet Earth, especially here in America, are walking around confused as hell. Even people, that have, some truth. That's all they have, some truth. And the rest is, filled in, by some of his madness, man. You see? So, this truth, having a complete understanding, of what's going on is very, very valuable, especially in these times. All right, this is Habakkuk 1 and 9. It says because this is how this man came into power, was through that sword that he was blessed with. All right, this is Habakkuk 1 and 9 said, they shall come all for violence, their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. And see, through the sword, through his propaganda, his media, this man has gathered, really the captivity of the earth, man. Everyone outside of the elect is under the influence of Esau, Edom in some type of way. Even people, all right, that are awake to this man's agenda and what he's really up to, with this pandemic. All right, they still want to try to fix this setup, so they still wondering after the beast because they want to go back to their old setup. They trying to make people take a stance to get their old way back. But see, the elect have the mind frame of this place needs to be destroyed. This society, this system, all right. A lot of people, hey, they just need to be taken out. All right, we understand. We're not trying to fix this place, man. We know, all right, what this man is up to, and we know the solution according to the scriptures. You see, so this man has gathered the minds, all right, of the masses. All right, he has the minds of the masses of people in captivity. It says, and they shall scoff at kings, and we know, all right, the main kings they scoff at is Jake, man. Now they scoff at these other nations, through sanctions and, military and, their philosophies, you see. But we know the main kings, all right, is Jake, man. You see, it says, and they shall scoff at kings, because their whole agenda is to make Jake, look like just a slave animal, a savage. That's the main way that they scoff at kings. And it says, and the princes shall be a scorn unto them. They shall deride every stronghold, for they shall heap dust and take it. Yeah. And see, the strongholds that they derided is they have broken down, the standards of basically all these nations in the earth, man. Because all these nations resemble, have a is influenced by this beast system. You see, they have left a lot of the old standards, that they had, for thousands of years. All right, to put on their suit and tie. All right, to start voting, you know, start taking on Western thought, women's liberations, the feminist spirit. You see, the alphabet people, So this man has destroyed strongholds by what, man? Breaking down their standing. That's why a standard is very important within the nation. That's why, all right, the scriptures talk about the Lord raising a standard, all right, for his elect in the last day, because now we have a standard to go by, which is the scriptures. And it says, then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend, all right, imputing his power unto his God, And then at the end, it says, for they shall heap dust and take it, all right. And that dust is confusion, man. You see, this man, if he can keep you confused, you see, if he can keep you all over the place, all right, he can do all type of wickedness in the background while you're trying to figure out, what's going on. You see? And that's how this man runs the earth. All right, verse 11 said, then shall his mind change, and he shall pass over and offend, all right, imputing this his power unto his God. Yeah, so he's openly showing you that, all right, this is a satanic kingdom. It's coming out more and more. All right, he's putting it in your face. He's imputing his power unto his God, man. He's showing you, all right, the energy that he's coming in, more and more. All right, so let's get some of these videos. There was a video that was sent to me, some sister had put on the comment board. But yeah, look at people just through, man. They play a little bit of this.
Hey, do you have the cops on the way? Ask them. No, don't. No, not with this car. I don't want to jump. I don't want to. I don't want to get out now for a run.
I don't know what the hell, he threw, she threw, but this is what America has produced, man. This is what America is produced. These the people, all right, that's produced here, man. And these people are gone, man, through Esau's, enchantments, his media, his social conditioning. This is, it's just a through people, man. No one is like they can't think. You see, like there's no, thought process amongst the people, man. He just turning people into damn zombies, man. you know. So let's get this one. All right. Look at Jake, man. And see this and I'm gonna let it play, but just look at Jake, man. And niggas are embarrassing, man. You know? And we see now why Esau do niggas like they do him, man. You know? And see, in a nigga mind, that was a great victory. In the mind of a nigga, man. You see, now here it is. He's doing all this bucking up, but he got the mask on. You know, showing you that what, man, his mind is in subjection to who, man? These elites. You see, but he does all this bucking up. All right, over damn, Burger King, Whopper, whatever. A $2 sandwich, and he's going ballistic, chasing Eve around the store through, man. You see, and this the and this nigga get blasted, this nigga get killed, and you niggas are marching protest, man. These the type of niggas that you're marching and protesting for, man. This is why, the Most High is destroying black culture, street culture, the hip hop, and he destroying that because this is a product of what, man? This is what rap music and that black culture. This is what they produce, man. And the Most High is doing away with that, man. Man, niggas have become all right useless in the earth, man. You see, when you go into Lamentation 4:1, it says, "How was the gold become dim? How the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, all right, because why, man? The Israelite man, all right, in his natural state is very valuable to the earth, very valuable, all right, to his nation, all right, Israelite man that conducts himself according to the standard of the scriptures and moves in the wisdom of the scriptures, all right, is very, productive. I say for his nation and for the earth, man. You see, and that's what the Lord is grooming. The elect men that you see, all right, toiling and growing in His Word, man. All right, the Most High is getting is He's grooming. All right, judges for the world to come, leaders for the world to come. All right, but there's nothing you can do with a nigga like that, and he's just one of millions, man. All right, and it says, the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, and the work, I said the work of the hands of the potter. Yeah, because earthen pitcher, is something that's not valuable. All right, something not used, to do something great. All right, it has, it has a very, all right, low quality, and that's what we see, with Jake, man. All right, very low quality niggas, man. All right, the women as well, but just harping on you damn niggas, man. And it's spearing on you niggas heavy, man. The Most High is finna eradicate a lot of you niggas, man. You know, that's what's coming. You see, because why? You have no purpose, man. You see, Jake can't elevate past that hood shit, that black culture shit, that rap shit. Jake can't elevate past that, man. And that's gonna be the end of him. The Most High gonna kill a lot of niggas in that mind state, man. They can't get past that, man, because these niggas are not needed on the earth, man. This is what, social media, like I say, rap culture, all right, hood culture has produced in the earth, man. You know, all niggas, man. The American dream, nigga. Even the high value, man. It's all into this world. What they call high value, man. The most high, all right, is finna mow niggas down, man. You know, um. So let's get another one. All right. Because after this trial dealing with George Floyd and the officer, so-called convicted, however they go. But Jake is Jake is getting very bold out here, man. You see, Jake is getting very bold, and it's gonna lead to some clashes, man. You know, we finna see a lot of Jake get mowed down, man. All right, so reading this from the news break, it said Black Lives Matter protesters surround white New York City diners and demand they leave the city. It says a group of Black Lives Matter protesters interrupted white outdoor diners at a New York City restaurant, telling them to get the F out of New York. So now Jake, is terrorizing, these Joe Six-Pack Edomites, man. You see? Now, all right, it's done flip. Cause see, you remember, hey, this not 70 years ago, Jake, 70, 80 years ago, Jake couldn't even look in the eyes of an Edomite, you know, and not be chastised. You see, but now, all right, what are we seeing, man? Jake is becoming very emboldened. And see, the elites want this, man. They want this boldness from Jake, so it can what cause this conflict, man. You know, they said New York Black Lives Matter protesters telling white people dining outside to get the F out of New York, and that the white-owned taquerias aren't welcome. All right, so let's get the little video.
Out of New York. We don't want you here. 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 We don't want your fucking money. We don't want your fucking money. We don't want your fucking taquerias. Owned by fucking white men. Owned by fucking white men. Tip 30%. Tip 30%. Out of New York.
So yeah, Edomites just eating outside. Black Lives Matter coming. With chants and all this old shit, man. So, hey, man, these and the Edomite militia, they're looking at this because they are already in fear, of a takeover. All right. So pretty soon, man, we're gonna see a lot of clashes, a lot of race clashes, but ultimately, you know, um, that lack of food really, gonna set off a lot of violence because it's gonna be bigger than race, eventually, man. But you're gonna see a lot of, altercations break out, that are racially motivated, man. You see, hey, the tension is high, man. It's gonna be a lot of violence, in America, man. You see, and just get there real quick. But especially when that food shortage kick in with all this, already built in tension, you know, like people gonna be going ballistic. All right. It says this is second Esdras 15 and 18. It said for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, because it's gonna get real bad out here, man. Real chaotic, in the near future. You see? Why? Because this place has been engulfed in pride. You know, everyone has their own belief system that has nothing to do with the standard of the scriptures, man. You see, everybody's right. You know, everyone has the truth, and you know all this madness that they push. All right, and it's gonna lead to this place being in trouble because the Most High is finna visit this place. All right, by manipulating chaos here, man. Most High wants chaos. You see, and it says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Yeah, extreme poverty coming, food shortage. All right, and then you already have what these racial tensions. You know, this division amongst Egyptian Edomite versus Edomite. You know, so it's already all this tension in the air. But when that lack of bread hit, it's gonna get very violent, man. You know. So I got one more video. All right.
I think that we kind of lost our way on what we're talking about here. We're here to approve the standards that have been presented. And if Mrs. Rosario has something about one of those
It's Dr. Rosario. Thank you, sir.
Mrs. Rosario has something about
Dr. Rosario.
Well, I'm sorry. Your name says on here Carrie Rosario. Hey, Carrie.
It's Dr. Rosario.
You got something
I would call you Tony, so please, sir, call me as I would like to be called. That's how I'm identified.
It doesn't really matter. We're here.
It matters to me. It matters to me. And out of respect, I would like you to call me by the name that I'm asking you to call me by. Thank you.
Your screen says Carrie Rosario.
I'm verbalizing my name is Dr. Carrie Rosario. And it really speaks very negatively of you as a commissioner to be disrespectful.
And as you can see, all right, Esau don't give a damn, all right, about what the hell you want to be called, man. You see, the hatred, all right, is coming to the head. And see, the nigga woman, all right, she go get all these degrees and, because you could tell she's proud as hell, all right. But you go get all these degrees, you still a nigga. That's what a lot of you Israelites finna see, man. In the eyes of these Edomites, he don't give a damn about your degrees, your accomplishments, none of those things, man. In his eyes, you're a nigga, his possession. All right, he's always superior to you. You know, he's not gonna call you. All right, Edomite didn't want to call you by no doctor, man. They push you, that makes you a superior, man. You see, and Eve, was all about, elevating within this society as if it changes who she is, man. No, man. All right, to these Edomites, you're a nigga, man. Let's get that in Amos. And we get ready to close out. This is Book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. It said, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Al Shai, for 3 transgressions on Edom, all right, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." You see, this man has a perpetual hatred, all right, towards you Israelites. And see, that's just a Edomite in the office, man. But you wait till you see these Edomites hit the streets, these different militias, all right, even these foreign troop Edomites, man. You wait, all right, till the Most High just put a spirit of a madman on them, man. What they're gonna do with their sword, man. All right, to you Jakes that refuse to repent. You see, so there was a perpetual hatred, all right, that these Edomites have, man, and it's coming to the head. They're tired of being politically correct, all right, with you niggas, man. It is what it is. It's up there, all right. So that's the point, Lord willing, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time, I say shalom.